James, many congratulations.
Cheers, thank you.
Hard-fought victory there.
Yeah.
How would you assess the performance?
I thought I played all right. I was fortunate he missed opportunities, but I probably missed a few as well. So apart from me slowing down, it's all good.
Is it hard to play people that vary their pace then?
When you're doing it to another person's detriment, I think it is quite awkward. Yeah. But then again, if they're doing that, then they're a little bit nervous or worried themselves. So it's good.
When people do that against you, do you think I've got you because you've had to change to try and beat you?
Unfortunately, with me, I just I go the other end of the scale. That's fair. But everyone's different.
How important is this tournament to get your season off to a good start?
It's as important as all the others. So we'll just see what happens. I had a disappointing back end to the last year. Didn't get the pick for anything. Had a disappointing World Championships, but I had a bloody good year. So it's kind of hard to gather ground and gather a bit of momentum, even though I was good last year. So it's a game of restart.
You touched on how good a year you had. It was an incredible year. Were you bitterly disappointed when you didn't get the call?
Of course, there's only 3 players that done better than me. So statistics, facts don't lie. But I said to my wife, I said, because I'm overweight? No, because there's someone else that's size. Is it that I'm old? No, because there's someone else there. Is it that I'm not great looking? No, because there's some others that are good, not so great looking. So it's just obviously the way I am. I'm quite awkward as a character, and it's hard to chew when you have the condition I have. It's a complete kick in the privates. Really knocks your confidence, knocks you for 6. Because there's no apparent reason why I shouldn't have been in, but as a business, I wasn't in their business model, which is fair enough. But for someone with mental illness, it's quite hard to chew. Because of your condition and so on, does it hit harder than it would other people? I'm awkward. I know I'm awkward. So.
But you speak so honestly about it, which for us it's great because you don't try and hide and be someone that you're not.
It's not great for me though, because I'm getting lots of trouble.
No, I understand that, but you don't try and be someone that you're not. So for us, it's great, and that understanding is superb. So is it harder to take because of the condition?
I'm still an 11-year-old kid inside, 12-year-old kid inside, So things are really hard to accept. Yeah. Things are devastating. Things are hard work, But I'm slowly seeing my, when you think things have come on, and they haven't, and I'm watching my 7-year-old son go through the same things, but I will advocate and do my best to make sure my son hasn't had to deal with, put up with things I have to deal with, even now.
Well, on that, it's a great point. Obviously, for what you've been through, and now obviously your son has the same condition, can you give him the best upbringing because you've already been through that, do you feel?
Try, but you always get it wrong as a parent, don't you? You bugger up as a parent all the time, so it's quite frustrating. So, but yeah, I try my best,
Thank you very much, James.
Thank you very much for your time.
James, congratulations on the win tonight. Look, over 2 decades in the sport now, and last year was... well over 2 decades.
Come on, do your homework.
23 with the PDC, I believe.
Sorry?
23 years with the PDC.
If you go over, it's over a case of 3 decades, but yeah.
3 decades.
My maths is pretty good, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong by that?
Yes, BDO.
That's your 3rd decade.
Yes.
Last year was a really successful year.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
That's all right. Last year was a really
This is where I'm awkward, right?
No, this is fun.
How proud does it make you that you've had that longevity and you're still performing at such a high level after so many years in the sport?
Yeah, I'm immensely proud, but I do it for my family, I do it for my wife, I do it for my children. That's what we're here for. We come to work, Same as lots of other people go to work, if it's in an office or in a scrapyard or in a workshop or whatever you do, we all go to work, don't we, right? Fortunately and unfortunately, mine's at darts, and most of the time it's amazing. Sometimes it's a little bit sad, but I just keep going, do what I do. Very privileged to be in a position I'm in.
Have you always seen it as a job, even when you first started out?
No, early days I was very passionate about it, and it was all passion, all new and all exciting, but it's not so exciting, it's not all so new, but there must be some love there, otherwise I wouldn't keep doing it, right?
Was that a gradual change for you, or was there a reason maybe why?
No, I think it was quite sudden when I had children. It was before then anyway, but when I had children, it makes the world a different place.
Thank you, James.
Thank you very much.
Are you the kind of player at the start of the season to set yourself goals like X, Y, and Z?
No, I just see what happens. I've been doing it 24 years, so we just see what happens.
What, in your opinion, would be a successful year for James Wade?
Win a title, TV major, at least one.
And you touched on the Premier League. Is getting into that top 4 maybe an aim, because then no one can say no to it?
No, because you can keep knocking on the door, you know, and you get moments where I honestly believe I deserve to be in it. Last year, this year, you know, and I didn't. What'd you do? Shouldn't have to be where you're in a position where someone has to pick you. It should be where you do enough, and I believe I did enough. I did more than anyone else, I think, apart from the top 3 or 4.
So James, it's a quick format on here, of course, and it's discussed over very soon as well onto next game on Saturday. Looking forward to the running through so quickly, matches for you.
It's great when you're winning, isn't it, right?
Yeah.
And there's many points in that game where he could have turned the game. You know, I'm just fortunate I got through. I'm happy I got through, and we'll see what happens the next game. You know, but it's a very, very quick format, and I think I'm playing Gary next, right?
Yeah.
I mean, second best player of all time in my opinion. So you know, and he's starting to be interested again a little bit. So we'll see what happens.
An interested James Wade, an interested Gary Anderson, certainly going to be a very interesting.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
We'll certainly look forward to watching that. Anyway.
Cheers. Thank you very much.